Okay, guys, so I wound up getting these boots right here, right? And when I got these boots, they had the Black Friday, the clearance sales and stuff like that. And I'm shopping so fast, and they was only like $39. So not paying attention to what I'm doing, and it was like a final sale. I wind up getting two of the same identical boots. So two of these boots, same. So I had spray paint, right? And if y'all see, this is the primer. It sticks to wood, metal, plastic, and more. And I want to turn them to a burgundy, a deep burgundy, right? So at first, I got the painter's tape down here. So meaning the sole will be black. These was able to pop off. I popped these off. These do not pop off. So I winded them around and put the painter's tape on there. But now when I'm looking at the spray paint, it said it does metal. So now I'm thinking, do I want the boots to have a black bottom and the rest burgundy? And then this black. So now what I'm going to attempt to do, because it said it sticks to metal, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to do that. I want the whole boot in its entirety to be burgundy, right? So I'm just going to get the painter's tape and do the buckles, okay? But all of this, I don't know if I want to take the painter's tape and take the time out to put a dot on each one of these to prevent it from turning burgundy, or I figured that I could just, do this and then this buckle right here and then just let the whole boot in its entirety be burgundy, right? Because I'm like, yeah, I know they have the boots with the black sole and the burgundy. And then I can, pop these off. These come off. And this comes loose and I just twine it down. I'm thinking I want the whole thing in its entirety to be burgundy. So just leave it and spray it, but just use the painter's tape and do this. So then I'll take the painter's tape off the bottom of this and do it. So anytime you want to spray, and these are some vinyl boots, they're not real leather. You have to clean them with alcohol first. Spray alcohol on it first, right? And get whatever that coating is to make it kind of, be to stick. And then you use a primer first. So this is the primer before we put the color on. Because if you don't do it that way, then there's a possibility your boots to be peeling and stuff like that. But the great thing about these boots, the way they made, it's like a hardness. So when you walk and this doesn't bend, you don't have that bend. You know how certain shoes, when you bend, you get the crease. These are stiff. Whatever this is in here, that when my foot is in it, it's almost like I'm in a shell. It's stiff. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking, that I should just protect the buckles and spray the whole thing burgundy. But yeah, I was shopping so fast and didn't realize I had two in the cart until almost getting delivered. And I looked and, I'm like, wow, that's, I thought it was a little bit higher than what I had in the cart, but I was like, okay, maybe it's the shipping, but didn't pay attention to detail and I can't send them back. So that's what I'm working on. So if you ever got boots and you want to change the color, get you some primer and spray paint and make sure it says and then they do have, if you got genuine leather, they do have real leather. Because like a lot of this stuff, it might stick to leather, but leather have the ability to, be flexible. So you don't want it to start peeling on you. Okay, so when I figure out if I'm going to spray the whole thing and just cover the buckles, because I'm thinking, do I want a black bottom and a burgundy top? I don't know. And if I don't do it now and turn around and try to do it later, it's going to be a lot more work. So I got to figure that out. All right. But this is the project I'm working on. Toodles.